So there's something really interesting going on right now between Nigeria and Meta. By Meta, I mean the parent company of WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. Just say Mark Zuckerberg and you get the gist. So $220 million was recently imposed on Meta by Nigeria's Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, known as the FCCPC. That's a lot of money, you may ask. What's going on? Well, I'll tell you. So back in May 2021, the FCCPC announced that it had commenced investigation to dealings of Meta here in Nigeria. So over a 3-year period, they found that Meta, through all these platforms that they have, like WhatsApp, Instagram, and even Facebook, denied Nigerians the right to determine how their data is to be used. In Nigeria right now, we're very big on data privacy and protection. Even local companies here, the regulators are on their heel. And you will think imposing $220 million is all that there is to it. Well, that's not all. Please, how much is that in Naira? And there's also something to be paid, which is around $35,000. Now, that is for the reimbursement fee. Nothing compared to the imposed fine, but it's still a lot of money. So in a nutshell, Meta was found to deny Nigerians the right to self-determine their own data. They were also found to have unauthorized transfer and sharing of our data, personal data, including cross-border storage, discrimination and disparate treatment, abuse of dominance, and tying and bundling. So among other things, what the FCCPC is asking is that Meta should revert to the initial data sharing practices adopted in 2016. By that practice, there was an opt-in screen that allowed users to give or withhold consent for the sharing of additional personal data with third parties. And the regulator right now is in plane because they're giving Meta 60 days to pay this fine. But Meta is saying they're going to challenge this because it's not true. So whilst Nigerians were still thinking, what happens to my WhatsApp, my Facebook, my Instagram? What happens if Meta decides not to pay within 60 days? And we went to sleep. Something brave happened, like a commando style happened overnight. So over 63,000 Instagram accounts were removed, and these accounts are said to be linked to financial sextortion scams. So the way these scams work is that the criminals pretend to be someone else, typically like a very beautiful, attractive woman, in an attempt to trick potential victims. They ask them to send nude photos of themselves. So when they receive these nude photos, the scammer now threatens to release the photos unless the sender pays some money. You just wonder why all of this is going on at the same time. First of all, Meta office in Lagos is reducing their staff, and then Nigeria slams Meta with $220 million fine plus $35,000 fine, and then Meta is saying that we do a lot of yahoo profiling, financial sextortion scam. What exactly is going on? What do you make of all of this? Can Nigeria and Meta come back together? Because we really need the two to work together. What do you think?